The Plymouth Acclaim commercial shows how six-foot guys sit comfortably and get out easily. We're going to see just how comfortable the car is for our 6 big men right here on... Cars are shrinking in size to save energy and give people more for their money without supposedly sacrificing comfort. The Plymouth Acclaim makes such a claim.
I want to show you something. This is a Plymouth Acclaim. It's got so much room. It holds 6 big, gorgeous men. This is something I like in a car.
Acclaim. First-class travel for the price of coach. From Plymouth.
That's right. Plymouth.
We last challenged such a claim 10 years ago when the Volkswagen Rabbit showed 7-foot, 2-inch basketball star Wilt the Still Chamberlain comfortably driving up in a VW Rabbit. We tried very hard, but we could not convince Will Chamberlain to duplicate the commercial, so we got the next best thing, Ed Gershon. All right, Ed, how tall are you?
David, in shoes, I'm 7 feet 2 inches tall.
And according to this, you do measure up. So now what we're going to do is we're going to have you try to get into this Volkswagen Rabbit Model C. And I'm going to step back with a yardstick. There you go. And the tension mounts. There he goes. Is it a comfortable fit?
Well, I haven't gotten in so far, David.
Ed, how much headroom do you have?
There's no headroom, David. My head is touching the very top of the car.
Ed, how comfortable are you?
I'm not comfortable at all, David. My right leg is stretched all the way to the side, and I feel quite a bit of pressure on it right now.
Would you drive this car?
If it were an emergency, if my life depended upon it, yes. I don't feel safe in it, and I would not want to take a trip in it right now, no.
The commercial passed with some reservations. The VW Rabbit held a 7-footer, but without some seat modifications, it would have been uncomfortable and impossible to drive safely. Now we have the Plymouth Acclaim. It claims it will hold 6 men over 6 feet tall. We'll challenge that Acclaim after this a break.
They're taking the small plants, they're taking stuff that can be concealed in the back of pickups, small trucks. Some of them are, $500 to $1,000 plants.
We have a Plymouth Acclaim, and it looks roomy enough, but will it hold 6 big, gorgeous men, as the commercial shows? If we could have your name.
I'm Dennis Hargrove.
Height?
6'4.5".
Weight?
200 pounds.
Let me show you into your car. That's 1.
Greg Stair, 6'1", 195.
That's 2.
Otha Ritchie, 6'1", 190.
That's 3.
John Ludlow, 6'4", 200 pounds.
That's 4.
Mike Salas, 6'5", 185.
5.
My name is Peter Guevara, 6'3.5", 210 pounds.
And finally, number 6.
John Magnuson, 6 feet, 175 pounds.
Wait a second, John. You are the 7th person?
I know, but I just came by to see if you needed a 7th.
Okay, John, I think first what we should do is see how comfortable the other 6 are inside the car. What does it feel like in there, guys?
A little tight.
Yeah, a little cramped.
Loss of circulation.
Would you like to take this, say, on a trip of 25 miles?
Only if Tina was with me.
Definitely.
Now let's go to the gentleman in the back seat. How comfortable are you guys back here?
It's pretty crowded back here, too.
There's no room.
Need some removable legs.
What would you say is the maximum trip you'd like to take in this car, with the comfort level being what it is?
Around the block. Yeah.
You heard it. They're all in there, but they're not very happy or comfortable.
What about me?
I don't think we have enough room.
Excuse me. My name is Felix Sill. I'm 3'11", and I weigh 68 pounds. Do you have room for me in this car?
Felix Silla, in case you don't recognize him, is an actor and a stuntman. What do you think, guys? Do we have room?
Sure!
Felix, it's going to be a stunt to get you in the car, but try it. Go ahead. We did it. We not only got 6, but we got 7 men in that car. Okay, guys, come on out. And thank you all. Now, just in case you're wondering where we found these 7 gorgeous guys, it was easy. They all belong to the same carpool. Well, they all got in that car. But were they comfortable? I want to thank Chrysler Plymouth for all their cooperation in helping us to do this challenge. They not only gave us all the height and weight statistics of the tall men they used on the commercial, they sent us the car, they gave us permission to use the commercial, and they said, do it the way you want to do it, David, no questions asked. Well, you saw it. I'm sure the Plymouth Acclaim would hold a normal-sized family of 6 very comfortably. But 6 tall, gorgeous men? Plymouth, you might just be stretching it a little on that one. I hate to warn people about somebody coming to rip off their flowers, but if you're planning to have your home or business landscape, you had better keep your eyes on your property because some rip-off artists will steal anything if it's left where they can get their hands on it, even if it means ripping plants right out of the ground. Theft of tools and building materials from construction sites can add thousands of dollars to the contractor's costs. And of course, those losses are eventually passed right along to the property owners.
That's about the only thing you can do. Is first, it'd be the same situation that shoplifting does to the consumer. No matter what anybody says, it definitely goes down to the consumer.
Landscaping contractors have been particularly hard hit lately by thieves who pull up a truck late at night and steal whatever they think they can use themselves or sell to someone else.
It can either be a homeowner who wants to do a landscaping job of his own. I mean, he walks up to a job site and sees, $1,000 worth of trees and shrubs that he can put in his backyard to beautify his backyard. Or it could be the landscaper who can be doing a project down the street. They're taking the small plants, they're taking the stuff that can be concealed in the back of pickups, small trucks. Some of them are, $500 to $1,000 plants.
On a large construction project, the contractor can usually provide whatever lighting, fencing, and security patrols are needed to protect the job site. But a professional security service is far too expensive for most residential jobs.
You seem like you have to lose enough in order to warrant a security situation. We hire, a lot of our employees get paid extra for staying out on job sites, and we just pay them an hourly rate to stay out, and it's cheaper than hiring the security companies to come out and do it.
Now I have some tips. If you're having your yard landscaped or a room added to your house, here are some precautions you can take against being ripped off in the dead of the night. Ask your contractor to store as many plants and building materials as possible in some protected location on your property, such as a fenced and well-lighted backyard. Temporary lighting can also help protect pallets of lumber or sod stacked in front of your house. Finally, ask your neighbors to call the police immediately if they see anything suspicious going on around your property, especially at night. After all, you didn't buy all those plants and shrubs just to see them end up in someone else's backyard.
Don't ride the brake. Keep both hands on the steering wheel. Slow down.
Yes, we've planted some of your letters for our horror file in the ground, and from your letters, a horror file does grow. And in looking through our horror file at some of our past amusing and confusing letters, I thought you might be interested in seeing some of the more amusing ones that you might have missed. Robert Abel of Phoenix, Arizona sent me this used car ad. He says he's heard of a Mustang, but what the heck is a must-nag? Well, Robert, it's something you just have to experience.
Please fasten your seatbelt. Your door is ajar. Okay, start the car. Is your brake off? Put out that cigarette. Get away from that curb. Don't ride the brake. Keep both hands on the steering wheel. Slow down. Stay in your own lane. Turn here, turn here. You're impossible.
Here's a snapshot of a convenience mart sent to me by the Lewis family of Fort Worth, Texas. They said to pay close attention to the yellow sign in front. It reads, "We accept Visa, MasterCharge, Exxon, Discover, and egg rolls." The Lewis family wants to know how many egg rolls it takes to buy a gallon of gas.
Would that be cash or charge?
Charge. Oh, I left my egg roll at home. Will you take a chicken leg?
Jane Butler of Lima, Ohio, brought home a brand new fluffy red sweater. Now, looking for the care instructions, she immediately noticed that her purchase was made of 100% virgin acrylic. Jane says she knows that virgin wool means it comes right off the sheep's back to hers, but whose back does acrylic come off of? Jane, I'd say that was one angry acrylic. While perusing the entertainment section of her newspaper, Joanne Serafini from Sacramento, California, zeroed in on this opportunity to see the Royal Lipizzan Stallions. Tickets, $9 for adults, $7 for juniors, 12 and under, and seniors, $165 and over. $165 and over? Well, I doubt that anyone's going to take advantage of that offer.
Welcome. I hope you have a good time.
You know, I could be wrong. Daniel Keim of Kingston, New York, never expected to find anything dirty in her local ShopRite flyer. But there it was, a coupon for 30 cents off. Would you believe dirty potato chips? Danielle writes, I like to buy clean potato chips. Well, Danielle, this sounds like something our old friend Dirty Moore may have cooked up. Oh, there he is, Mr. Moore.
Yeah, what do you want? Who are you, Mike Wallace?
No, I'm David Horowitz.
What do you want, David Horowitz?
I'm here to see about dirty potato chips.
I'm making up about right now, by golly. Dirty Moore's dirty potato chips. Man, they're filthy. And they come with a surprise, too. They're smoked.
Thank you, Chef Moore. I know from our mail that a lot of people look forward to your appearances on the show. When we first answered that letter, many people didn't know that there was actually a real brand called Dirty Potato Chips. Eat your heart out, Dirty Moore. And for all of you, keep those confusing and amusing labels, ads, and signs coming. If we use yours on Fightback, we'll send you a Fightback t-shirt and a copy of my book, The Business of Business. And now, let's return our horror file to whence it came. I've received a lot of letters asking me about a product called Peel Away, a high-priced facial treatment that was being advertised in several national magazines. The treatments cost between $95 and $220 a piece, which is a lot of money to pay for a face cream. Still, it might be worth it if the product is as effective as the ad claimed. The brochure I received from Peel Away's manufacturer showed startling before and after photos of women who looked years younger after using the product. The ad copy in the brochure promised nothing less than a miracle. This safe formula improves the appearance of eye and facial wrinkles, it said. Acne, scarring, eyeshadows, crow's feet, large pores, pimples, razor bumps, dry blotchy skin, age lines, brown spots, freckles, and the majority of related skin ailments. The peel-away formula truly is a scientific miracle. And yet, the active ingredients in this product are all quite familiar to dermatologists.
Peel Away has a number of what they call lactic acid, salicylic acid, malic acid, and many of the stearic acids, and those are probably the main ingredients of action in this product. We dermatologists frequently will use a light chemical peel, which this type of chemical formulation is somewhat similar to.
The Global Aesthetics Corporation sent me a sample containing enough peel-away to demonstrate the product's amazing abilities. Jeanette Lefevre agreed to try it for us.
I think I'd like to have a smoother complexion and look 10 years younger. Everybody wants to look 10 years younger. Okay, I have a brown spot right here, and I'd like to see if it'll lighten it or remove it completely.
Jeanette used the peel-away lotion and peel cream according to the directions for 3 weeks. When she ran out of the cream, we went back to her home to see the results.
Well, the first phase was very tight and sort of burning and tingling. And on that one, it tightened my face, and there did show some kind of improvement on that. It lasted, well, the whole day that I had it on, it looked tighter, and it felt tighter. And it did look nicer with that. It gave the illusion of the skin being smoother.
But the treatment did not remove the brown spot from Jeanette's cheek, nor was there any noticeable permanent improvement in her skin's appearance.
I look the same. I don't see any difference, truthfully. I really don't.
I can't say that peel-away doesn't work. That would require hundreds of carefully controlled individual tests. But for that price, I would certainly expect better results than what Jeanette Lefevre got. Fortunately, this product comes with a full, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. And that may be the most important promise of all.
The wrinkle cream ads, I've never really taken them seriously. I can't imagine. I think you're just kind of getting roped into a product.
The dramatic changes as far as photographs are concerned, let's say for a facial cream or something of that nature, the photographs are retouched.
I think that there's a makeup artist in the studio that is using special camouflage that helps take out the shadows and the wrinkles. I don't think the wrinkles really disappear.
I think some of the photographs used in the ads might have been old photographs used when they were like many years younger.
I think they let them sleep longer, or they use more cosmetics to cover up the wrinkles and the pores and all the crow's feet.
I mean, they might not let them wear makeup for it, or just not let them brush their hair. But for the after picture, they look okay.
I strongly suspect that they're illegitimate and that they've touched them up. Again, I don't pay attention to those kinds of products when I'm thumbing through a magazine.
You see a lot of change in people's facial expression, like between the before and the after pictures, you know, and I think that helps quite a bit.
The only way they can get that much of a dramatic change is with a facelift, but I will buy the product. I do. It's worth a try, and I'm going to try it.
We have time for a couple of real amusing letters that I'd like to read to you. The first one comes from Barbara Wright, who lives in Modesto, California. She writes, on a recent trip which took us to the Miami International Airport, I saw a sign I found amusing, and I took the enclosed photo for you, David. I'm sure glad that the restrooms are duty-free. Well, Barbara, I never heard of paying duty to use a restroom, but I can give you an example of the ultimate in restroom capacity. In this letter that comes from Charles Baldwin, who lives in La Mesa, Texas, he writes, in Texas, we like to think that we are the largest in most everything. However, when I saw the enclosed sign in a Dairy Queen across the border in Hobbs, New Mexico, seating capacity 52 persons, I had to throw in the towel. Charles, I hope it was a paper towel. But I have to agree with you that it must be the largest such facility in any fast food restaurant anywhere in the world. And as I always say, you have to stay aware and informed and fight back, and don't let anyone rip you off. If you have something you'd like us to check out or a commercial you'd like challenged, send it to Fight Back, Burbank, California 91523. And if we use your letter on the show, we'll send you a Fight Back t-shirt and a copy of my book, The Business of Business.